Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are all in a good condition. Before entering today's material, make sure that the student have started by reading the prayer, which I have put the link at the beginning. And make sure that you have filled out the attendance list before joining today's learning material. Okay, before we start our lesson today, let us see and pay attention to our material today. The material that I will explain today is about a sentence that is often used to ask important things in everyday life. Here, of course, everybody or everyone have some information or she need the information and then asking to the other people. So, today we will discuss about asking for information, in which we will discuss about 5W and 1H. There are what, who, where, when, why, and how. Basically, asking and giving for information is a sentence used to get information about something or someone. And of course, everyone also used this sentence to find out information from the situation. Asking and giving information is an activity to ask or provide information to the other person about something that is needed. And of course, that everyone also use the sentence to find out information from the situation. In everyday life, everyone must have asked someone something they didn't know. So, asking for information is usually used to ask several things, such as asking for address, people's name, reason, time, and whatever about an important information. And anything related to the information he or she need. Okay, here we are. We go to the next slide. Okay, we will see what is the rules in asking for information. In asking and giving for information, of course, there are rules that must be applied in the sentence, such as who for asking the name or someone, so when for asking the times, where for asking location or address, so why for asking reason, what for asking something important, and how. And with this word, then someone will get information she need or he need. But it is also possible to start the question using modals such as can, could, will, would, etc. So, here, not only using the word 5W or 1H, or we can spread out as who, when, where, why, what, and how for asking the information. Asking for information is also preceded by modals such as can, could, will, would, shall, should, must, may, might, etc. Okay, now let's look at the sum of the example in the slide. So here There are many examples sentence asking for information. Here we can see how to apply the word 5W1H, or we can say who, why, where, when, and what and how in a sentence asking for information. So here we go. What kind of music do you like? Where is the English teacher? When will you finish your paper? Why did you come to my house last night? Who kicks the ball? And then the last, how is your father's health? So, here we can know which words are suitable to use in asking for information about address or location, names, reasons, time, etc. So you can see and you can apply to your everyday life what word that's suitable to use in sentence asking for information. Okay, on the next slide, there are also some examples sentence asking for information using models that can be applied in everyday life if you want to ask for information about something or someone. But here we use the models. Okay, let us see. For the first examples, could you lend me some money? So, shall I bring you some flowers to get you more better? Will you marry me? Would you like a cup of coffee? And then the last example is, should we watch this Korean new film? So, it is not necessary or not required in asking for information using the word 5W and 1H, or we can spread out who, where, when, why, what, and how. But you can also use models in the sentence for asking information. Okay, on the next slide, here we see the example expression of giving information. And then, after we discuss about a sentence asking for information and the rules in it, and now we will discuss some examples of sentence in giving information. Giving information here is the same as an answer from asking information that is asked or thrown at someone. So, in giving information, there are no rules in the sentence, but an answer must be appropriate and in accordance with what is asked. And then, if you give the information that is most suitable with the information they asked. So, here we go. Here for the first sentence is, I like K-pop music. So for the next, she's absent because she's sick. And then, I will finish it on the next meeting, etc. There are many examples for giving information. So here we can see to the next slide. Here is the example for asking the information and giving the information. Here may be someone asking, what is this man doing? So the giving for information or the answer is, he is cooking, or this man is cooking at the kitchen, or etc. So here we are. Here there is the picture or someone who read the book. So if someone want to ask who read the book, the answer is William Shakespeare is read the book. So, the next slide, here asking for location or address. Where does she put the flower? And then she put the flower in the flower pot. So, the next slide here, asking about times. When they turn the fire? So, the answer is they turn the fire at night. Here is the example for asking the reason. Why does Rani read the book? So the answer is to increase the knowledge. So for the last example is, how does the guitar look from Ranti? So the answer is beautiful tones. Okay, these are some examples of using inquiry sentences in asking for information. So, alright, because you guys, I hope you understand well the material asking for information. And now, before I close today's meeting, I would like to appoint you to do the exercise to make sure how well you understand today's material that I have explained to you about asking for information and the rules such as who, why, when, where, what, and how. And you can use the models in the sentence of asking for information. Okay, maybe enough for our meeting today. Okay guys, and I hope you understand the material today and can apply it in the conversation. And I hope you are well. Thank you. So, if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me or contact me. And here you can see in the slide my number or my social media that you can contact. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.